Hi! Hey, we're getting started with To the Moon, Part 2. Hey, welcome back. Amazing themes. We totally didn't just botch the first opening here that we definitely tried to do. But we're excited to be here. A lot of amazing themes. We're going to be stopping at the end of each memory sequence, going back and talking about sort of what's being presented in some capacities. I am beyond excited, man. And I feel like this is slowly diving us into more and more pain and deeper levels of like understanding what a person goes through for love and what it means to love somebody that may be on the spectrum, right, in this capacity, and why, like, why we get attached to things and so on and so forth. No worries, Justies. Have a good night. With that being said, hold on. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Uh-huh. There we go, guys. Okay. Let's talk about this for a second. So, can you guys hear me over the music? I hope you guys can, clearly. When it comes to this in particular, we're realizing a lot of like the sacrifices that they had to go through. And now sometimes in life we don't fully realize the downturns that might come through. We might have a really good idea. There might be some really good sentiments out of a situation, right? Out of what may be coming, out of our thought patterns of establishing a new life, of trying to go ahead and do something for one that we love. And unfortunately, sometimes we're forced to choose between, some of the lovely remnants of, I guess, memory, right, of a significant portion in this, and building a home and establishing what a home can be. All right, let's go down. There's also a lot of other struggles of people struggling to go ahead and understand how they communicate, and how they don't fully open up to one another in the same capacity, or he doesn't fully understand or conceptualize everything that she's going through. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we got a memento here. I need help. I need help, ladies and gentlemen. I need help with these mementos. All right. Corner first. Okay. Boom! We did it! Let's activate it. And apparently there's like other games as well, like River. Okay, we're going into like middle-aged years, right? All right. A yellow paper rabbit. Dear Lord, not again. Well, we're finding the significance behind certain things, right? Mm. An old baby grand piano. How the heck did they move this thing upstairs? That's a good question. Who knows? But I bet it'd be a piece of case for the TARDIS. Not really. You can't even get through its door. True. Well, that settles it. Moving pianos is a pain in the ass for everyone else. Hmm. Finding Paradise Imposter's Factory in just a beach episode. Why do I feel like that would hurt Devin? It's probably take an entire episode just to get it inside. Probably. I wouldn't mind seeing such an episode. Me neither. It sounds pretty epic. Oh, nice. New box is a plain paper. I think I know where this is going. We'll be making some more. Oh, you weren't. You went out for a haircut this early in the morning? She's doing nothing but rabbits. What you making there? Rabbits. Did you see the rabbit I left for you? Yeah. Tell me about that rabbit. Huh? Describe the rabbit. It was yellow. What else? A bit puffy. And? Well, it's just a paper rabbit. Just change your name, no worry, rendering. Quicksilver, appreciate it. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, you're acting strange, River. Is something wrong? River? I don't know about you, but I'm getting some inverse deja vu. Right? I think I know of her condition, but this is rather odd even for that. You think she's... Do you? Perhaps. Who knows? But like you said, she's not our client. Let's just get what we're paid for over with. Many long strands of orange hair. So she cut her own hair. Well, I mean, my question for you guys is, do you guys, first off, this aspect of her asking for rabbit, like what he thinks about the rabbits, what do you guys think that is in particular? I think for once it's, number one, unfortunately or fortunately, right? Whenever you have a partner and you're trying to do certain things to keep you busy, whether that be knitting, crocheting, origami, stuff like this, repetitive tasks can be very, and just tasks in general, helpful for a lot of individuals. Be it on the spectrum or not, right? In case you guys don't know, a big portion of what I do is employment services, which is working with individuals with disabilities, either on the spectrum or not on the spectrum, physical, mental, so on and so forth. And when it comes to that in particular, one has to realize that at times, and unfortunately, oftentimes people forget the importance of communication and the importance of how to appropriately communicate. So this is the day she started it, huh? Doing this? Yeah. For me, it makes me wonder what stressors were happening in her life for her to immediately start going down this route. And how did that cement itself in her daily routine? Because nothing comes out of nothing. Something has to come out of something, right? Whether it be a promise, whether it be something in their childhood, something in this capacity that led for this to go the way it's going. Hence why I'm asking, and hence why I'm saying this, right? You said it started after the incident. But her asking these questions and her going through it this way, it's... Oof. Well, plus the medical bills, plus everything else that we know. Let's prepare for it. All right, we always do corner. No, I messed up. I went too fast. There we go. I think a big portion of this, though, is how would you guys react if you saw your partner going through this? Like, what would that do to you, or what would that do for you? Where you saw your partner just completely immersing themselves into, say, origami or knitting or crocheting, and from time to time they'll ask you certain things or they'll communicate with you, but it's in a very different way than what you're used to. This is interesting. I'm really curious how this relationship is going to keep unfolding, and more particular about the incident. Let's keep going. There we go. Have a heavy emotional sit down to communicate with them. Interesting that that's in the car itself. All right. Whoa, I'm just getting them by walking. This is where the house used to be, isn't it? The house that never should have been. I mean, really, what about it? What is it about unusually high and dangerous places that attract people? Received a note, acrophobia. All right, let's check out this note. Something that Johnny and River apparently didn't have. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. I see that there's an arrow going that way, but I kind of want to. All right, let's see. Yes, jump over it. Oh, they're there. Oh. And the lighthouse is working. Is that why you approached me back then? Hold on, chat. Hold on. One of my monitors just turned off. Hold up. It's coming. There it is. All right. We're back. We should be back. Sorry about that. Sometimes my monitor shuts off for some reason. What about now? I suppose it's just part of it. Look, it was a long time ago. It's not too relevant now, but Izzy said I should tell you the truth. I shouldn't have tainted our first meeting like that. Oh. What is that? A hacky sack? Can you throw this as far as where Anya's at? I don't know. You want me to try? Would you? Oh. River. Are you insane? Get away from there. Damn. I think this memory isn't too far from the last. Think they may be connected? Probably. Ooh. Ooh. That's a memento. Why did she cut her hair anyway? I like long hair. Yeah, it must have meant a transition for her. A lot of people... That was a test, right? Yeah. A lot of people go through transitions in their life and will oftentimes symbolize it in their body in some capacity. Like, how many of you guys think that this was a test? I do. I think that this was a test to see if, you know, if it's important for her. She went through all the way over there, right? To go and see it. But for him, his only, like, his area of focus is just her. And her areas of focus is a lot more than just that. Alright, let's... My goodness. Now it's a backpack, too. And let's do this. No, I messed it up. fucked up, bro. We did it though. We good. That's awesome though. Like, just to see that, like, we're going back in time slowly but surely, and we're just diving deeper into how the relationship came to be, even with the little moments like this that affect everyone so much so. Okay, here we go. Everyone's with it is different, John. Just because she and I share the syndrome doesn't mean we share the same head. But you must be able to help somehow. Everything was okay at first, but now she's even more aloof than before. Even when we're in the same room, she's never really there. It's starting to take a toll on me. I just don't know how to take it anymore. Well, I can't speak for her, but many of us do long for connections. Though being able to articulate it is a different story. Just because she struggles to express it doesn't mean she doesn't feel anything. True. True. She's still there, right? Sometimes you just have to have faith that she cares. Oh, that's pretty difficult to do day in and day out. I know. Wait, but why do you seem so normal, Izzy? I mean, don't you have the same condition? It's a spectrum. For once, when I was diagnosed, I was still young. With effort, it's not impossible to acquire a guise of social norms systematically. But you know what? I both envy and pity River. Me, I'm an actress because I've been doing it all my life. Not only on stage, but off stage, at practically every moment. I've gotten good at it because acting is the only option I have. It's the only way for me to be normal. But River, she never did that. She remained an outcast and refused to learn to step against it. I don't know if it was by choice, whether bravery or cowardice. There are days when I just can't stand faking it anymore, and then I realize it's too late. The Isabel that people know of is on act, and the real me has long become a stranger. I think in the end, I just envy her. Huh. I've never met a woman with that before. Then technically, you still haven't met one. This isn't part of our business. Let's move. Okay. Let's be honest and let's be real here. How many times have you guys heard or seen something like that where individuals express that it's difficult to communicate with those on the spectrum? Or sometimes the individuals shame individuals on the spectrum for not communicating in the socially normal way, or often tell them that they don't express themselves enough, even though a lot of individuals don't put in the effort appropriately to give them the space to communicate how they wish to communicate as well. Like, oftentimes what I end up seeing a lot, it's possible to start unmasking little by little. It is. But there's a lot of requirements of, like, number one, it's fucking tiring, yeah. And that's why, like, for me, as I'm playing this game, it highlights a lot of the issues that we still see today. Even in the field, I've seen way too many therapists shoot down individuals on the spectrum and give horrible and harmful information to parents, to loved ones, to friends, to whatnot. Like, oh yeah, they don't like to communicate, force them to communicate. And it's like, no, we all communicate in different ways. Let's find a way that's appropriate for the individual to communicate with, right? Let's not compare one another. Like, the way that we, like, you know, the way that we communicate it can vary differently. Let's not compare one another's communication styles. Instead, let's learn how they communicate, and let's figure out a way that works for them as much as it works for us. But unfortunately, we're in a very egocentric society where we believe that because it doesn't fit the societal norms, it's odd, it's weird. You know, you being in your own world and discovering, seeing things a little different, it's just not right. And unfortunately, That's sort of the impact that it's currently happening. And if you are on the spectrum, how has that been for you guys to deal with society and others pushing this aspect of what normal is and classifying a lot of our neurospicy friends on the spectrum as different, as odd, as, oh yeah, they're aloof, yeah, no, they don't need friends, they don't want to communicate, they don't want to talk, they don't need, like, they don't feel lonely. I've heard that time and time again, and it's horrible to think about. So please be kind to one another. Setting boundaries with my classmates with high school social skills who tried to script every single social action. The class period often became a debate between me and the teacher. Well, damn. Good on you, though. Good on you for being an advocate and stepping up for yourself in that way, right? But one of the key aspects of being on the spectrum, right? There's a couple. Social relatedness, circumscribed interest, motor skills. We can take a look at the wider range of things, but anything new today? No. What are you rereading there? The Emperor's New Clothes. I loved this when I was young. Still do, huh? Of course. Just for different reasons. When I was a kid, I loved the Animorphs. Animorph? I know. Your mother gave you a book from it as a wedding present. Yeah, that was one odd wedding present. I guess I was pretty obsessed with it as a kid. Why haven't you read them since? I saw them. They're collecting dust in the garage. Well, I just grew out of them, I guess. I mean, they're children's books. What's wrong with reading children's books? Exactly, River. What's wrong with reading children's books? To the moon? So this is like the 2050s. They're comforting. They are. They have a lot in them. I suppose so. You suffered from bullying, Amethyst? No, I can't even imagine. Like, it breaks my heart to hear that. It genuinely does. Because it's, I don't know, bullying can really shape our experiences in school and out of school as well. I just hope that you're okay. Or I hope that, like, that you're not going through it currently. And second off, that, like, when you look back on it, that you I don't know, a lot of the effects maybe hopefully don't carry all the way through to today. Maybe you've healed a little from it, because that's fucked up. That's horrible. I can't even. I think I'm gonna get this one. Aww. Yo, if you like something, you like something. Like, there's no if and or buts about it. If you collect 50 copies of the Emperor's New Clothes, you collect them, you know? I'm not yours, you're not mine. Be my anti-Valentine. Hey, River, this one's not that corny. River? Oh, he's trying to come up with the love. It speaks the truth, which they get praised for. But what about David's? He's my favorite character. I don't know. What are you talking about? Animorphs. Have you read it? No. Yes. Really? Sort of. Do you know what animal David's main morph is? I haven't. What is the main animorph here? There's 5 letters. A snake. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What a way to put me on blast here. I don't know, brother. Anybody? Anybody? I don't know. I've never really gotten into... I've seen the covers of the Animorphs. That doesn't sound right. Don't worry. I'll find out for you. Tiger? I don't know. Oh my goodness. I mental detected. Tobias, Hawk, Rachel, Cobra. Hey, I was right in a way. Tiger, Marco Gorilla. Why? Oh, just wondering. You could have just Googled it. River! And the fact that she memorizes all of that, that's like a love language right there, man. Oh yeah, a Cobra. I really wish they kept the old covers instead of these plain sheets. Those are cool. Perhaps I should reread them after all. I can barely recall a thing from those series, right? I guess the last one to touch base on is with her. Unless it means we come down here, huh? The world just become more, yeah, more beautiful. People were able to go and face it. So let's touch base on this, right? Here, there's different love languages that are available for people, and people often forget. And unfortunately, people get classified way too quickly into, oh, well, the only love language that people should know is like a certain type that they require, right? When it's like, wait, what the? There we go. I was like, what's the other one doing there? What the heck? These are the 5 love languages: acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, and physical touch. When we look at instances like this, right, sometimes just being in the background, not even communication, right, but just spending time with someone is enough for it to be considered a love language, right? Someone memorizing what you love, like books that you love, stories, so on and so forth, that's a love language, right? Doing something for others is an act of service. But if your love language, the way that you give and receive love, don't match, that's where that communication needs to happen, right? How can I best show you that I care about you and that I love you? That's the importance of this. Oh, hold on. This is awesome. It's powerful stuff. Especially seeing that like she really cares about him enough to. I haven't experienced any of those in a long time. Oh, ascendant. Especially seeing like the differences in how they care about one another. And her saying, like, hey, if you love the Animorphs, why? It's not childish. You're like, yeah, reread them. You never know what you can get out of it. Like, kind of pushing him in that way. Alright, let's do it. Corner piece. Okay. Guessing the war trauma disguised as a funny kid series. We did it! Hey, yo, we did it. We received a note. Animorphs. Johnny's favorite childhood book. Something that Johnny and Ripper didn't have. Acrophobia. What's interesting is a lot of this that we're getting in here is all Johnny, right? Johnny's house, jo- Johnny's favorite. The objective of the moon is Johnny. Something that Johnny and River should have had, acrophobia, but Johnny. And I get that he's our main client, right? But it's oof. Going through this history of him and his partner is oh, guessing we're at the wedding. Oh, everyone's leaving already, but I just got here. Seems to happen to you a lot at parties. Oh, go save your childish jabs for the insecure. Comida. An aged Animorphs book. A glass of pickled olives. I see the fromage, but where's the mouse? That's the corniest remark you made all night. Don't you mean cheesiest remark? Wow. Wow. Pockled ills. Puckled ills. I think I know where they might be. The fact that they chose to do it all the way out here, damn, this really must mean something to them, you know? Alright, let's keep going. Oh. They just got married and they're right next to the the lighthouse. I'm assuming they just got married. Do you feel any different? Now that we got the rings on, I mean. Oh! No. Why? Do you? Actually? Yeah. I think so. What is it like? It's just different. Just the responsibilities, I suppose. Responsibilities? Do you like the name Anya? Would you like to name her Anya? I understand. Oh. This lighthouse takes priorities. Anya's a good name for her. Hey, come with me. Oh. Her wedding dress is blue and yellow. Yeah. Yeah. This can't be a good idea. I'll probably trip and fall. Don't worry. Just follow my steps. Oh. Oh, I can't. Oh, this breaks my heart. She was probably trying to go ahead and give him hints, right? Like, especially towards what she was feeling in regards to like them, you know, being married, maybe those being some of her favorite colors, so on and so forth. These memories that she's trying to spring up, like nostalgia, right? You stepped on my toes. Sorry. Come on, let's try this again. Oof. To promise to love and comfort, to honor and keep in sickness and in health for as long as you live. I do. And do you take this man standing before you to be your lawfully wedded husband? To promise to love and comfort, to honor and to keep in sickness and health so long as you shall live? Yes, River! By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Aw, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Wiles. Aw. Man, the fucking feels here. The wedding. Yeah, what did you think it was? I'm just bad at weddings, that's all. Fluids tend to escape my eyes. I didn't know you were that sentimental. Oh, did I say my eyes? I meant my mouth. And by fluids, I mean both fluids and solids. That's a lovely image. Thanks, Neil. Come, let's find a way to get out of here. All this happiness and joy is really putting you off, huh? No, I just don't like watching people make mistakes. Sheesh, whatever happened to just take it moment by moment? How is this a mistake? We know that they both care about one another, very, very much so. My heart just, ooh. Oh, and we're here for the other celebration too? Oh my goodness. Cake, cake, cake. I better go see how your aunt is doing. Alright, Ma. Tell her thanks for coming. I will. I'm so proud of you, Joey. Aw, Joey. Oh, that's my grandpa's name. He passed away before I was born. Ma calls me by it as my nickname. How come you never told me about it? Because I'd rather you call me John. Not another sentimental grandparent childhood. What do you have against those anyway? I mean, you sure talk about your grandfather a lot. What? No, I don't. Saying yes means that she's not saying it as a tradition, but she really means it. Right. Her saying yes is still that she really, really like wants to actually be here, right? But it just shows the differences in the traditional aspects of things, right? Where he's like, I do, following the standards, and her just saying yes showcases that altogether. Yes. I'm so proud of Joey. Proud of Joey. Proud of you, Joey. Alright, let's do it. It's a really peaceful game. That's why like, it's sad, but it's like peaceful in the gameplay of it, you know? Damn, there's a lot of people here. Oh? It can't be helped, River. I'm sure they didn't mean to. Come on, we're late. Wait, is that a rabbit? Oh, no. Think this is the source of all those folded paper ones? Why would she obsess over some roadkill? Not to mention so many years later. Don't ask me, you're the woman here. I'll be convinced that I'm the only one when you do a cordless bungee jump. Oh. Oh. Damn. What a way to showcase that, like, River's empathy, right, and her love, whatever the rabbit might have meant to her, like, she still carried that through with her, even into her old age. Holy crap. Hmm. It took a while. It's okay. It's okay. Let's activate it. Bro, the diagonal wasn't needed. I am following the advice, Devin, of what other people have told me, which is always do the diagonal no matter what. That's the advice that was given to me last playthrough, and that's why I was like, oh, okay, I guess. All right, let's activate it. Where are we going? You know, it's a fantastic wedding when the mementos of roadkill. Hey, maybe she saw it as a metaphor for the terrible marriage. So years later, she began. No, how rotten it was, or you know, some equally potential. Cool story. Poor thing. What's with all the roadkills today? Don't you look at me like that. Okay, younger years. We keep going. It smells like a farm. And roadkill. Deactivate the scent simulator or get away from here already. Alright. First off, can I touch the roadkill? Oh. Okay, I guess not. I like that we still haven't a look into his condition, you know. Oh, oh, I thought I was about to be run over. A horse. Whoa. Don't do it. Don't do what? You know what? Do not ride this horse. What are you, 5 years old? Okay, I won't ride it. Yeah! Quit wasting time, Neil. Oh, crap. That can't be good. Ah, do something! Don't just stand there, help me! Damn it, this was not in the job description. Village idiot. Fair. Where'd he go? Where'd this kid go? Damn, there's a whole layer of things over here. Hey, yo! Is that really a good idea? She should be okay. She's not new to this anymore. But she has never done it by herself before. I'll be fine. I'm not a child. Ah! Ah! River! Aw. What's the matter? Let's go. Oh. Huh. I wonder if Neil got off that horse yet. Emma! Well, he hasn't. This is about 19% more than I can handle. What a moron. Oh, what, the corn cob? Gotcha. Thanks. Ow. Aw. Horse simulator. Damn, you guys are quick as heck. It's so peaceful back here. And you guys are so quick. Poor horse. I got you. I got you. Fast as fuck. Fast as fuck. Dang, so you guys really rode a lot, huh? Horse simulator. Where am I supposed to go here? Oh, I do have all the links. Hell yeah. So they definitely bonded over different elements of different things, yeah? Hmm. The ideal is 4. Ah, there we go. No, that's not what I meant. Interesting. So they bonded over horses, over this wildlife and stuff over here, yeah? That's cute. It's cute to see that, like, there was a lot of other bonding experiences that they had before all this, like, marriage stuff, yeah? Oh, doctor. Oh. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes, we've reached a consensus on the results. Unfortunately, like many cases of pervasive development disorders, this is a rather late diagnosis. Had you known when you were a child, miss, it could have saved you a lot of trouble. Do you have any books on it? This is one by Tony Atwood. He's one of the specialists on the subject. You can borrow it free of charge, just don't elope with it. Thanks, Doc. Now, are you two a couple? Unmarried and without any other current legal affiliations. River! River! I like how that's how you, like, you're like, yeah, we're not married. We don't have any current... Yes, I see. Well, I could give you a referral to a specialized counselor if you wish. Is there anything unsettling in the relationship? No. Well, to her, there probably isn't. And you, sir? No, it's fine. Oh, no. Nonetheless, sir, you should also give the book a read. It'll help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Then how are you going to communicate and truly know your partner? How are you going to communicate and truly know your partner in that matter if you're not going to go ahead and at least try and go ahead and understand where they're coming from, you know? Like... in that aspect altogether. So if it's Tony Atwood, I think it's more than likely talking about Asperger's, right? He's avoiding. Yeah, he doesn't want to go ahead and touch on it. Yeah, Tony Atwood, if I remember correctly, this is if I remember correctly, he was a psychologist, a British psychologist. There's been a lot of evolution since Tony Atwood. Don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of things that have changed, especially in the field, because we don't use a lot of like the British forms of assessments. We use the APA, the American Psychological Association, for assessments, particularly to do with instances like this. And it's true. Oftentimes, whenever it comes with diagnosis of someone being on the spectrum, it's important to catch it at an earlier age to develop the social skills and a lot of the other aspects needed for individuals to be able to deal with the world around, right? Him not trying to go ahead and deal with that, it's yeah. Why is that? Well, it's your call. In the meantime, there's a thing called equine therapy that might help her. Makes sense. Makes sense why they went through with it. A ranch just north of here offers it. I can cut it. Hence, it helps her fall in love with it, right? Hence, the whole aspect of, oh man, this hurts. Told you so. It's just folded into, yeah, exactly, Devin. Asperger's syndrome has just folded into the full ASD cycle of things. Just because, as it's mentioned, it's more of a spectrum than anything else. Could you please silence the clock? The ticking really bothers. Oh, that makes sense. The ticking really bothers her. It's not that severe. I'll be okay. No problem. It's standard policy. If there's anything at all that makes you uncomfortable, just let me know. Oh, thank you. So the clock, yeah. Oh, my heart. Just a bit longer. They'll be calling you soon. I can't believe this atrocity is dated all the way back there. Exactly, Ninja Maid. Looks like someone took good care of it. She's still got a pretty bad taste in animals, though. Oh, my heart. We got it. Well, let's talk about this for a second, right? Because do you guys think that being on the spectrum still to today is kind of shunned on by society? The top tier platypus is a top tier animal. It is. Platypuses are great. Honey badgers are wonderful as well. But do you guys think that like society still shames individuals that are on the spectrum in some capacity? What are your guys' thoughts on that? I think so. I think that society, in a way, like while there's more literature available, if you're not in the field, people still make fun of individuals on the spectrum. Hmm. Yeah, and I mean, let's be honest, right? Like the words are ever evolving, right? There was the R word. There's autistic now or autist now. Oh yeah, you know what? You're a spectrum kid. There's 101 different things out there that people still use to go ahead and shun and shame individuals on the spectrum. And it's unfortunate. It is extremely unfortunate because ultimately our society is not one of being kind with one another. It's, oh, you don't fit what societal standard. Oh, we got to go ahead and do it. It's more accommodating, but it's still really tough. 100% Krillins. 100%. Have we gotten more accommodating? Yes. Have people pointed it out as though like it's an aspect of individuals being bullied? Yes, right? Hold on. But it's unfortunate that we've gotten to a point, or it's fortunate that we're getting better, but it's unfortunate that like we're still dealing with the ramifications of bullying and stuff like that. Of neurospicy children together. Mm. So I've seen studies where it helps in the social elements of things, right? Like first off, the integration of neurospicy individuals. I hate the the social elements of like being able to go ahead and be around others helps kids develop that social skills. However, I've also seen it and heard horror stories of it going wrong, right? Of individuals all of a sudden, instead of trying to bring the classroom together to try and understand each other's differences and be able to grow and develop those skills, where like people used it more in a capacity to go ahead and showcase where they're not and why they should be count themselves lucky for being normal. Like, trust me when I say, at least in the state that I'm in, it is. It's a rough area to be in. It is a rough area to be in if you're neurospicy. I do think, however, that there needs to be more specialists for individuals in the spectrum, like special educators, right? That help individuals grow and are accustomed to it. Just the same way that there's now like specialists going into every field. So, for example, even in barbershops, um, some kids on the spectrums hate getting their haircuts, right? The noise, the so on and so forth. And now, luckily, there's barbershops and individuals opening up that are able to go ahead and accommodate for the individuals that are on the spectrum, which is wonderful. But at the same time, it's like, okay, if we're able to go ahead and do that on the outside, why can't we do that in the education system where it still gives them, gives our neurospicy individuals all the skills that they need to be successful, while at the same time, right, having moments of integration, whether that be in play, band, electives, 1,001 other things. It's just an interesting debate because some people really want the separation and other people want more of an integration. I think if there's an integration, there needs to be specialized care in knowing the fact of like, hey, like you got to step in when things are getting out of control with bullying, right? You gotta like be able to go and be adaptive in the care of others and really listen into the population that you're caring for. 100% Ninja Maid. Good discussion, guys. Really good discussion. Love it. Love good discussions like this. I had a coping skills class in the special ed wing and was allowed to leave classes in time for the lobby. Oh, that's cool, Devin. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people don't get that. That's where I'm like, ugh. It says in 4. Thinking diagonal, right? We did it! Let's do it. Man. What is this? Early teens? Early 20s? Psst, look. No worries, Ziegler. Appreciate it. I know, I can't believe you once paid to see this crap in theater. No, you idiot. Look, we leaped. Oh my goodness. Holy overcooked macaroni. The kid's in the theater all by himself. What a loser. You got to the theater by yourself all the time. That's different. No one's competent enough to match my taste. Put that aside, how could anyone last through this rubbish? Hmm. And thus, this movie sucks on both physical and metaphysical levels. Come on, let's go. What? Oh, right. There you are. Whoa, wait. I ain't talking to no emo teenager. Grammar, my dear Watson. Shut up. That's not even a full sentence. Let's just go look for mementos. What the heck are you? What the heck? Getting stood up, now that's a Kodak moment. You relate well with your kin, I see. Oh, was he waiting for her all this time? Oh, what are you doing? That's the third person you moved here. Not like it's permanent. Oh. How would you... You know that poking them out the way like that does nothing, right? Then why complain? Well, there's nothing here. Hate to say it, but I guess I have to nag something out of him. Are yours. At least there's no olives this time. Oh! River! You were in there this whole time? I waited for you at the lobby. I thought you didn't come. Why did you leave? I thought we were watching the movie together. Oh. Oh. Huh? I'm the one who should ask that. What do you mean? We were watching the movie together and then you left. We weren't watching it together. I didn't even know you were there. If you saw me in there, why didn't you come and find me? What difference does it make? We were watching the same movie in the same room. Oh. What's wrong? You're so weird. Do you not want to watch the movie together anymore? Of course I do. Come, let's head back in before it ends. Oh, she was practicing social distance, COVID times, right? Again, communication standards, right? Like, we're watching it together. Like, I want you to sit next to me and blah, 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 blah. Like, being descriptive about what it means. Oh, you feel wrong. Well, let's hope our ride's waiting for us in there. Eh? Yeah, parallel play. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And she has the platypus with her. Of course, that would be it. Hiya, kids. So, chat, what are we witnessing about this, right? Number one, they've been like together or around one another for quite a while, right? Which is huge because it showcases that there is that element of care, that they've cared about one another in a lot of different capacities. Even though they might not necessarily be able to communicate it well, they do care about one another in that instance, and it's awesome. This is wonderful to see. Like, it's wonderful to see them grow up and, you know, see the struggles and whatnot as adults, but as kids, it's man, this game, man. I'm thinking diagonal. What do you guys think? I'm thinking diagonal first. Looks a little clunky. Step twice. Mam screen 01. Diagonal. Okay, and then we come up. Yeah, and then we come down. We did it! A prehistoric Let's Play watcher. Oh, let's activate it. It's growing on me. Yeah. Mostly just for convenience, but hey. Unless the platypus is like their security blanket, because it can be, you know. Platypuses are powerful stuff. Oh, there we go. Come on, dude. Grow some balls. It's not that. Look, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, sheesh, what could possibly happen? Nicholas! Just think about it. Worst case scenario, she says no. You stood on like nothing happened. No one will know and everyone will still think you're cool. But what if she tells someone? Or yells at me? Don't be a little wuss. Or says yes but really means no. Psh, quit worrying. Who would do that? And what if she throws an encyclopedia in my face? I don't even have a helmet. Dear Lord, I'm so not prepared for this. Dude, don't panic. Just straighten up your spine and quit being a little wuss. Yeah, you tell him. Everything will be alright. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, what are you? Shh. Oh. Hello. Oh, her little eyes. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes. Then why didn't you? Never mind. That's a cool platypus you got there. What are you reading? A book? About platypus? No. Oh, that's great. Hey, you want to lighthouses? Huh? There are exactly 16 second order Fresnel lens lighthouses in the country left. 9 of them are coastal, and 1 of them was modified from a historic kerosene lamp lighthouse. Oh, is that what you're reading? Aww. Say, you want to go catch a movie together sometime? I don't know. That's okay. I'll give you time to consider it. I can't. Why? There's no date or time. Oh, how about this Saturday at 8? Oh! You know, like, I don't know what time, what date, like... Well? Eva, I think the system froze. Yes. Oh, great. Never mind. I guess we'll work out the details later. But she likes the details, you know, like, we'll watch it together. We'll do this. I'll just... Oh. What? What are you looking at me for? But you know the movie program. What if there is no movie? This starts at this exact hour. You think I'm going to call out how utterly awkward that was? Well, just forget it. I'm not giving you your expectations. Give him a break. He's still just a kid. You of all people should relate. What's that supposed to mean? Shut up and go. Shut up isn't my name, you know? Aww. Aww. It's supposed to be looking at the right angle. No, not really. Never mind. This platypus has gone through quite a bit, man. This platypus really, like, it really exemplifies everything, right? What the heck were you doing in there, dude? What? I asked her out. No, that was pathetic. If I were you, I would have just barged in there and been on like, hey, you, go out. Me, you, now. That's just terrible. I know. And it would have still been better than what you just did. Oh. Dear Lord, I can't believe you got me to take this stupid class. Oh, come on, it's fun. Only if you can paint. You'll get good if you practice, you know. Yeah, right. After this class, I'm never picking up a brush again. Anyone? Oh, wow. Anyone at all? All right, then. River, why don't you answer it? I know you know the answer. We're waiting, River. Oh God, being called out in front of class. Fine, I guess we'll have to. He made the sale on August 3rd of 1942 or 1492 from the Spanish city of Palos de la Frontera, which was founded in 1322 and granted to Alvar Perez de Guzman, who was at the mere age of 14 by the... Okay, I only asked for the date. But see, was that so hard? Oh... No, not really. I think their memory is often fairly strong. But still, the way that he was like, River, I know you know the answer. Like, dude. Psst, she's coming this way. Alt-tab. Received a note. Alt-tab. Lifesaver. He changed it. A pretty cool guy. Oh my goodness. Locked. Only open during lunch hour. Okay. You better, next time, in Atrium, we could use this place later. I just can't believe that there are court lines here that are rectangles in his head. Ugh. Fine, you win. Booyah. Piano. Oh my goodness. Lunchtime. All right, let's see. Oh, and she was eating alone? Oh, no. Yeah, she's unique, but she's uniquely boring. I mean, just look at her. Oh, my heart. She just sits here by herself all day with that creepy deformed duck toy. That's not a deformed duck, that's a platypus. What the heck's a platypus? Quit making words up. Anyway, she's just so off, you know? It's like she's from a totally different planet or something. I know. Isn't that cool? If you're into aliens and all that stuff, I guess. But really, if you want to be weird, why don't you just go hang out with the emos and goths? Well, for one, I don't want to ruin my hair. The fact that we got a mere name for them says a lot, too. Look, Nick. I just don't want to be around another typical kid in the sea of typical people. But how the heck would being with her change your own identity? I mean, you'd just be some guy who just wants to hang out with a shy girl. She's not just shy, Nick. There's something strange about her. Being strange isn't always a good thing, you know. Do you even know if she wants to be different? I would have had completely forgotten my 6 straight years ago. Oh God, maybe she just wants to fit in like everyone else. And if she does, pushing her the other way wouldn't help, would it? Look, Nick, the point is that I know what I need, and she's the one who has it. So you want her for what she has, but not for her? Oof, Nick, why are you hitting her with that? You're hitting it with like with the deepest like reverse lines here. I just hope you know what you're doing. I do. I think you're wrong, though. People aren't that typical. Everyone's unique in some way. That's just what Grandma tells you. It's like, do you want her for her? Or do you want her for your perception of her? God damn. This guy's some kind of a human hogging hipster. That's sort of disturbing. You know, sometimes I want to slap our clients upside the head. It's high school. Everyone's a bastard. But hey, welcome to the club. Wait, so this is what he told her about at the cliff. I suppose so. She then went cuckoo and began to make those creepy rabbits, right? Because he confessed this from who knows how long ago. I guess she's pretty good at holding a grudge. I'm not buying it. If something feels missing, then go get a hat, Sherlock. Yeah. Oh. It's like, does he love her for her? Does he love her for the idea of being with someone different? How many of those go on for more than a month nowadays, huh? I don't know about you, but mine went pretty swimmingly. Yeah. So swimmingly it swam right out the window. Sounds about right. I just love how every time we see this thing, we're guaranteed a free memory link. It must have been left as a scar on his mind as it did on mine. Aww. So how would you guys feel about this? Like, if your partner confessed to you that originally they just wanted to date you because you were different. Oh God, for one's sake. Not cool. You never block someone in the middle of a... What? How would you guys feel if your partner genuinely confessed to that? Confessed to you that they were dating you because you were different. Because they liked that you were different. Because they wanted you to be different. Not because of you, who you are as a person, the good, the bad, the struggles in between. You know, all of these, like, variety of things. Thinks I'm more than that. Right. But that would hurt, though. Right? Originally, I think for me, that would hurt a lot. If I heard one of my partners telling me that, I'd be like... Net positive. Oh, no. All right. I'm doing diagonal. Hey, good. Did it. Man, this hurts just going through these memories. I'm just like... Oh. Like me dating pool compared to the same group. I got a quadruple threat. Black autistic gay trans man. I'm in danger of chasers. Actually, yeah. Going to school now, Ma. Have a nice day, Joey. My baby boy, growing up so fast. Oh. What if he was a girl? Would she still nickname him after his grandpa? It wouldn't be that bad, actually, since it ends in A. Joe A, Julie, Julie. Sounds cute. If it sounds cute, why don't you marry him? Ah, jealous. Oh, yes, so jealous. Well, to be fair, a ticking clock is pretty annoying indeed. Okay, my dude likes soccer. Pickled olives. Huh? Not again. A glass of pickled cucumbers. Oh, you're pretty easily impressed. Smudge titles. That was a quick one. That was a quick one. Alright, let's prepare this memento. Ugh, this looks messy. Alright. Corner. We did it! The idea that they see you as an exotic object or strange exploitation. Oh yeah. I'll be honest, when I was living abroad, there were some countries where I went to where the individuals that were dating me actually straight up said it, right? Oh, it's because you're exotic. And I was like, what? Why would you say that? Like instead of like me for the person, like, you know, we're getting to know one another, we're getting to laugh, we're getting to do whatever, and all of a sudden, like, it's like, hey, I want to introduce you to my parents because you're exotic, not necessarily because of like, you know, you're my partner because I think you're amazing, but because you're an exotic one, right? And it's like, oh, all right, where are we going to next? Man, this story is already hitting. It hurts. It smells like roadkill again. Where are we? My therapist didn't like that. Oof. Eva? What the hell is that? A part of his memory is incomplete. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, what? That's his next memory. But why is it going la puta on us? I don't know, it's just not linking the memories together for construction. There must be a malfunction with the machine's ADG. Again, I thought the last fix was foolproof for another half a year. I can't believe those idiots in the maintenance department. Look, don't worry, we've already gotten the teenage years saved. We might still be able to do this. Alright, but I ain't telling him about this. Saris, hi, welcome on in. Hey, hope you're doing well. Welcome on through. How was your stream? Hope you had a good one. Welcome, we're playing To the Moon. And this is just an emotion-filled ride altogether. Hope you're doing well. As long as we succeed, he doesn't have to know. I don't know. Well, I guess this is it. There's nothing we can do here. Ready to finalize before activation? Ladies first. So the Moon is one of the best RPG makers for a reason. What a shame. I was actually looking forward to it. Me too. Let's go into the little kid years. That's where we can get all the drama. That's where we can get everything that leads on forward. It's great. Oh. Act 2. Billions of lighthouses stuck at the far end of the sky. That was all Act 1? Wait a minute. How many acts are there? Wait a minute. Don't disturb them. How many acts are there, chat? They might not wake easily, but we need the concentration. No worries, Sarah. I appreciate you. Go do some aftercare stream, you know? One is along. But they need the concentration, right? 3. Okay. And that's all this old fool knows. Sorry I can't be more of a help. And that'll have to be enough. Aye, that's all that's left to do is linking your registered desire to the moon to your early memories. Then we'll pull the switch and voila! You'll be on the moon in no time. Does he want to be in the moon just to feel how different it would be to be else? Is there more to it? Man, there's so many layers to this. I'm just I have a question. If you could make Lily disappear, that means you can alter this world. Then can you not simply make things happen and fulfill my wish here and now? That would work if this were your one true set of memories. What do you mean? What is this then? Where am I? This is just a copy, a canvas for us to work with if you flow. As for you, you are merely an algorithm traced from Johnny. Enough to reflect his likeness, but far from complete. All we can do is prepare this canvas in a logically consistent way. And then, when we transfer your registered desire to your childhood, the machine will generate your new life. One where the desire dictates your behavior. The results of that would then be written to the real John. Oh, your memory, so... Oh... Even if we satisfy you, you're a mere read-only program. I mean, we could only reset you again and again and again. And that's enough. Oh, don't be so sensitive. He's not real, you know. If you truly believe that, why did you even care to explain? I'm just trying to save time. Let's go. Doctor? Is that what I truly am? Oh, I got fucking chills. I got fucking chills. Wait, what? Oh, okay. All of our night's work. The different things that bind them together. Oh, the buddies and what they can represent now. Oh. What the? At least give me a warning first. What can I say? I like being ahead. I'd ask if that was a fun pun, but I'm afraid you'd say yes. Let's do this fast. I feel silly in this form as it is. All we need to do is pass his desire from the latest memory to the earliest. Lining up two matching mementos on the edges transfers the registered desire. Well, we need to see what his earliest one is. Okay. Might as well if we're doing this right. Hey, okay, okay. Bunny thingy, right? Is there a common theme that I'm missing here, chat? I see. Okay. Check this out. Num num num. Seriously? And clock to clock. I got it. I understand it now. Boom. We're linking memories. Ding, ding, ding. That's about all the ones we can work with. Ready to pull the switch? You know me, always ready. All right, let's go check out what souvenirs he brought back from the moon. Ladies first. Not this time, huh? Too bad we got a straggler here. No loss, we can do this without him. I know, but it feels incomplete. You get too attached. It's going to impede your abilities to do your job. That's rubbish. Don't pin your womanly ways on me. No, but realistically. Oh? Huh, I guess this part's still the same. Let's check somewhere else. Let's transfer back with John and the other memories. How do I transfer back with John and the other memories? I said go to him? So he still marries her. According to this memory, right? Same thing here as well. Usually there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They are exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was. Oh no, brother. Oh no, brother. Okay, this isn't right. How could everything be the same? Let's confirm it. We need to last accessible memory. Yep. Yep. We need to go even younger. Oh my goodness. This is the same setting as his real last set. I'm not too crazy about where this is going. Neither am I. Neither am I. He'd be at the cliff overlooking the... Yep. Let's go. Thanks so much for the follow, Obscurity. Alright, let's keep going up. Uh-oh. Nothing's changed. Oh no, brother. Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. Deja vu again. My name's Dr. Ever Rosalind, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? Freeze him too. Well, we need to go into his childhood, clearly. Well, wait here. I'll go send the desire signal again. See if there are any changes. Damn! And transferred successfully for sure. Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate from his early memories. The earliest we can get to. Let's go. Oh, what in the storytelling? Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up, huh? Well then, yeah, yeah, but since meeting her, it probably... What the? This wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. You mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. But River being such a huge aspect in his life, she might be the individual that even if he has all the desire, she grounds him here on Earth. Wait, where is Neil? Neil? Did you see To the Moon? How was it? It wasn't too much of a pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more je ne sais quoi. Oh, je ne sais quoi. Neil? Hello? Neil, darling. To the moon, darling. Ooh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. I guess I should go see if there's anything changed with John. Alright. I need to, oh, yeah, I got you. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. Wee. Alright, any changes? No. It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. And what honestly, well, hold on, let me save. I'll save once again for safety. Let's talk about this a little bit because we're in Act 2, ladies and gentlemen, which is a completely new ground, right? I have streamer here. New ground altogether. But I really want to talk about this because I do think it's important. Sometimes there is what I like to consider, what I like to call an immovable event, right? A person in your life that once you meet, they can ground you and sort of where you're meant to be or shape your aspects as to what you see, what you comprehend, what you view, like the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And it seems as though as much as there's complaints about River, you know, especially in the future about like, oh, well, I'm not understanding you, so on and so forth. A canon event, yes. Establishing world, Act 2, the conflict. It's so good. Where River ends up being the individual that keeps him grounded, right? Where River is the individual that like even though he doesn't understand her fully, she is able or she's trying her best to understand him and help him. My God, what a powerful act, ladies and gentlemen. What did you guys think of Act 1? For me, Act 1, it really did establish the world. It established the world and sort of what Johnny is going through, right? And sort of like John and River's relationship and how it all started off at an early age and they evolved and they kept going. And, you know, there's this aspect of miscommunication that was happening where even when John did open up, it caused things to change a little bit, but nonetheless, like River is doing all these like bunnies, right? Kind of highlighting also like her wedding dress, right? Kind of going back to the vows, going back to the instances where she's not saying things directly up front because that's not who she is, but she's putting them in ways where it would make him think about it, right? Would make him reminisce of like, hey, you remember the vows that we took that we would be together in sick and in healthness and like, you know, how while we're sick or we're healthy or so on and so forth. There's all of this like pre-work that's done it's amazing. Like this game is absolutely beautiful in the way that it's tackling certain themes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for me, Act 1 is beautiful. I'm excited for this conflict arc in Act 2. And of course, the resolution come Act 3. But with that being said, we're over an hour and 40 minutes in. And for me, this is driving a lot of good discussion points, a lot of narrative points. So I'm going to open this up for discussion for this last little bit here, chat. Anything that you think we need to go ahead and discuss for this act before we continue on with Act 2, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, I'm loving this game. I'm loving this game enough that like we're continuing it on next Sunday, you know? And chat goes silent. Because usually if there's something I can't think about, chat usually has a good discussion element or a good question that they had about the game as they were thinking about it. And if they don't, I'll give them 10 seconds. My main thing, guys, is I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Some of these discussion elements go further than just what the game is laying out in here, right? What do you think about the unlinked memory? I think it might be due to 101 reasons, right? Sometimes it can be trauma. I know that there's a lot of hypnotherapists out there when they're working with their clients and they hit a certain wall due to trauma or repressed memories or 101 things that can come out of it where they feel as though it's the most vulnerable moments of their life and they don't want to necessarily divulge into it, right? So it makes me wonder, did our main character, did John know River at an earlier age, and was there something special about those first moments where they met? Of course, there's more to it than just that, but I do think that the unlinked memory is going to hold all the keys, of course, or hold a key to it. But are things going to change? That's my main question. Are things going to change? Even if you implant it at an earlier age, would he be happy going to the moon and not connecting with River? Good question. Good question. With that being said, YouTube, I hope that you like that. I hope that you like this arc. I'm loving this arc. Next Sunday, we're gonna continue on with arc 2, or maybe if I have time Wednesday, if I have time Wednesday, I'll probably just hop on and we'll continue with arc 2, and then Sunday, hopefully, we'll get through arc 3, and that way we do this entirety together. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls on YouTube, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys got some good discussion pieces out of this because this is heavy. These I can't believe an RPG Maker game actually had these conversational elements for us to have. So with that being said, YouTube, I appreciate you guys. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, share. Let me know what other games you guys think I should have. What discussion elements you guys wish for us to go ahead and continue happening, especially for the next chapter of the game. Probably only need one more session. Really? Okay, well, damn. It's going by quickly. With that being said, YouTube, I appreciate y'all. Practice some self-care. I'll see you guys next time.